Hello, thank you for joining me. My name's Arcadian. I am the #1 dumpster tier gamer. Just want to start off this video before we get into stream saying thank you for joining me today. Also, I just wanted to say I do appreciate those people who've gone to view my first video in this series. We are now up to 23 views, which is, I believe, the highest viewed video um, of at least 2 years. Yeah, the highest. So the highest viewed video of the last 2 years. Um, so that's awesome. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate your support. And if you like the content that I'm about to provide for you, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It's free. It's right there underneath the video button. And with that being said, let's get into the stream. Hey guys, thanks again for joining me. My name's Arcadian, and we are working our way through John Doe, our very hard Let's Play of Starfield, Bethesda's newest title. So we are in today. If you guys have been keeping track, so far we have done a few of the main missions, including we have gone to get the um, gone to go save Commander Mora with Sarah, and then get the newest piece to our artifact collection. And then we went to go save Barrett. So that's where we're at now. We just finished saving Barrett, and now we are going to continue on our journey. We are going to go talk to Vladimir. One of the reasons why we are going to go talk to Vladimir is because we have these 3 survey datas that we want to be able to sell. These are going to sell for a little over 600 a piece, but if we sell them to Vladimir up at the Eye, we'll actually be able to sell them for 1,200 credits a piece. Which is pretty nice. He actually buys these at double the pricing. So yeah, since we are doing that, that will bring us up over 40,000 credits. We're at 39,000 right now, which means that if you think about it, we've actually already had total lifetime credits, I think, of right around 100,000 credits. Most credits carried. Okay, so right there. So lifetime credits, 116,000 credits, and we're only level 6. So that, or level 7. That right there just goes to kind of show you that credits is super easy to come by in this game. And there's actually multiple tricks that you can do to get more credits. But we're not going to be doing any of those because we don't want to exploit our playthrough at all. So with that being said, we are on our way. How are we looking? I don't think we have to sell anything. I think we already did all that. Yeah, so we're good. So let's go to our frontier ship. And we are going to move on with this grouping. So today we definitely want to go talk to Vladimir. We're going to go do that part of this quest line. We might do a couple changes to our ship, mainly just adding a computer core, taking the computer core out and adding a command station so that we can add in one more person as part of our crew. Which we want to add in Samco, which will help us to increase our engine capabilities. So once we add Samco in, our engine capabilities will be increased quite a bit, actually, to be honest. It helps us out a lot. But first we're going to do the Vladimir questline. And also I wanted to show you guys where to get one of, not the best, but one of the best pistols that you can get in this game, and you can actually get it as fairly early. It's like right after you meet Vladimir, you can get them. So we're gonna go check that out as well. So lots to do today. Let's see if we can get it going. All right.
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
Glad you two finally have a chance to meet.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye. Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive. You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves. Matteo went out recently, but Andreja...
Raven has come to grace us with her presence.
Hate to pull a worried old man act on you.
She has decided that she does not like when I talk to the computer and don't pay attention to her.
Yes, indeed.
Question is whether or not she's going to mess with my keyboard, because she tends to do that.
If she's out there, we'll find her.
No, no messing with the keyboard. She should be at
one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting.
Thank you, sweetie. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to say, so you're retired from the Crimson Fleet. Didn't know that happened.
Usually it doesn't. I'm overdrawn from Lady Luck 3 times over. It's a long tale to tip your ear on, but if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfield. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but Constellation swept me away. Haven't been there since we started on the Eye. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay?
So that gives us the key to his house, which we will definitely be going to check out.
The Eye's seen old kid,
but we got one more other thing that we're going to do.
Good luck out there. That's why I missed your little welcome party. Got caught up plotting all the data the Eye can give us. Wouldn't mind the helper's hand, though. Could speed the process along. Up-to-date planetary scans would help filter all the data I have to sift through. Maybe help to find the anomalous bits. And Constellation can slide a credit or 2 your way. All part of the mission of charting the stars, right? Then we're hand in hand in agreement. Now, get out there and burn some helium.
So there we go. Now we can sell him our survey data, and he will buy it for like twice the price of what everybody else will buy it for. So like I said, but the other people will buy the data right now for 618 credits. He will pay 1,237 credits for these minor survey data, which is excellent.
Show the words another time, then.
And then if you've got more points into the commerce tree, then obviously he will spend more credits on them. So that's even better. So yeah, and the real good part about this is that there are certain planets that you can survey, that literally you can survey them from space, like the ice giants and the gas giants. You can't land on those planets, so all you gotta do is scan them from your ship, and they will give you survey data for those planets, which is phenomenal. That's an easy way to make quick credits, which is super beneficial for this game. So if you if you're traveling around and you see like an ice giant or a gas giant, please survey it, because that's just it's just free money basically. I do believe there is somewhere around here um, a notebook, or not a notebook, a comic book. So we're gonna try to find that real fast, because that's just a passive bonus for us. Always beneficial. Just not 100% sure where it's located at. We'll also grab the healing items while we're here. Here's some ammo we can grab up. Okay, so there's also some like different materials and stuff like that you can grab if you want them. You don't necessarily need them. Circuit boards and stuff. Okay, so nothing there. Is it around in here somewhere? I know there's a comic book here somewhere, I just don't know where it's at.
Yeah, time to go?
Nope, nope. Coffee bag. Nothing over there. Ooh, I wonder what that spaceship is. Oh, we're still in UC space, so those are UC battle cruisers. I forgot we're just outside Jameson, so. Grab the polymer, or polytextile. Because those are hard enough to come by that they're worth grabbing when you see them. Folder we don't need, that's another docking station there. Nothing over there. Okay. Well, so be it. I could have swore I thought there was one in here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Yes, hi sweetie, you're so cute, I know, I'm so sorry. Yes, you're absolutely adorable, I know. She's getting mad at me because I'm not like paying attention to her.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Okay, so we've got two places that we can go to. Let's see here, Talseti and Olympus. I think Olympus is the one we want to go to first.
Switching over to standard engines.
And then we'll go to Nisoi. Alright, so this one is a little bit more extensive of a planet. So if we wanted to take the time, we can explore this planet. However, there are multiple flora and fauna, I think, on this world, as well as the minerals. So it might be worth your time to take it over, or to explore it. You get a base 8,000 credits, for example. So to give you kind of an example, the credit system off of the last 3 worlds that we got were baseline 4,500. So this one gives us a baseline of 8,000, which is nice. However, it's going to take a lot longer to be able to explore it and do all of that. So
We've got the stars to explore.
I don't think it's super necessary. So yeah, we've got 8 fauna, which means 8 creatures, 5 flora, and 8 base resources. That's a lot to go through.
Hope you've calibrated that thing.
So we can get some of them while we're here, but there's no point in like spending a lot of time doing it, because we're not going to get all of those. Don't you do... Hi. You're going to hit a button, sweetie, and then you're going to pause my stream. Or close my stream. You are cute. I agree. Okay, I want to see... I'm not seeing anybody on the outside. I think this is the one where Andresia's at. So if this is the one where Andresia's at, then there shouldn't be any bad guys outside. Oop, got mine. Navigator space helmet. We got the Mark 1 suit on right now, so unless something's like got really good like legendary effects, we're probably not going to be using anything for a while. Oop, I missed it. Oh, it's not working. Let's set it off. Sarah's about to get hit by it. We'll grab it for now. Get the Rattler here, Novice Lock. No, don't you do it. She's about to head boot my keyboard, and I've got keys that are keyed towards turning on and off my recording software,
You know what?
so that I don't have to be clicking around and clicking out of menus and stuff like that. And that's what happened in that first video. Is she was going around on my keyboard, and she just happened to hit the key that paused paused the recording, and then when I went to try to go and re-click it, I clicked the wrong button and caused the recording to cancel. And since I don't have like editing software or anything like that, I can't edit like 2 videos together or anything like that. So I had to just kind of end the recording there and just start a new recording, which was episode 1 and episode 2. That's basically what that came out to. Lots of helium here. Make sure we grab that. Helium is always a good resource to have.
I can't take much more of this.
Oh, she's on fire. Yep. She walked through the Inferno mine. Oh, I missed it. Then we go up here because there's going to be lots of gear and stuff up here that we can use. I've gone inside this one like a couple times. I don't usually see anything in here worth really the time, but you might as well go ahead and check it out. Like there's usually very little. It's like a tablet and I think a book, too. There's a couple more books, but again, I don't think it's like super necessary to come in here. Oh, I didn't mean to take the fan. That's alright, we'll keep it for now. If it's too heavy later on, we'll just drop it. There's spacers here, or ecliptic here, so I'll stuff my pockets with everything. Oh, there's fiber. Old Earth hunting rifle. Oh, that's a pretty good find. Okay. Unfortunately, the ammo that was there was not the right type of ammo for it, but... I was going to show everybody later if you guys were looking for like a sniper rifle. There's an easy sniper rifle that you can get at this point. It's a unique version of the Old Earth hunting rifle, but it's a silenced sniper rifle, which you can use if you're looking to do like a stealth sniper build, which is one of the more powerful builds. So I was going to show everybody where to get that unique rifle.
When I was living on Mars, I'd spend the weekends exploring caves.
Talk about overkill. Like, she is blasting him. He's dead, sweetie. He's dead.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
You are from Constellation. Vladimir said someone might be coming. I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
It's weird that she's not talking, like she's not looking at me as she talks.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Alright, so lots of guys up here. If you want to, which we don't mind doing because we are not a stealth build, you can come over here and access this computer. This accesses a weaponized unit that you can use to kind of be part of your grouping as you're going through this place. It's basically the same kind of weaponized unit as Vasco, but with more...
Warning. I am programmed to prioritize the completion of my tasks over the
Take him out, one shot there. Oh, they saw me and are shooting me. Wow, they went through a lot of my health right there. Oh, I was too close. I'm getting hit by the explosion drawback. It's like, why did I take damage there? Not getting any more shotgun. It's because I've already... Alright, so there we go. Cleared all of them out fairly easily. Make sure we're grabbing all the med packs, because we burn through those like crazy. You can grab the spacesuits if you want. They weigh so much, and at this point, we've got 43,000 credits. Obviously, that's not like a crazy super high amount, but it's enough for where we are that it's not necessary for us to grab any extra spacesuits unless they're like... Unless there's special ones that we necessarily need, like or they're not like legendary or rare or epic. Okay, let's see here. Let's go this way then. Some decent materials here you can grab if you want. Some uranium, iron, and then the tantalum. You don't have to grab those, but if you want to, they're worth it. Okay, how are we looking? Oh, we're pretty high up there on our... Kill the heat leech.
I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
The good thing is we got Sarah here, so we'll be able to offload some stuff onto her once we're over encumbered. Which we probably will be getting to that point. We don't need the iron at the moment. When we do set up our first outpost, iron will be very easy to come by, so... Oh, I was too close. The explosive got me. Oh no.
Natural formation.
Don't come any closer.
You are from... I'm just glad we found...
You are the newest member. Perhaps.
Okay,
We
we're gonna
waste
skip
time.
through this.
We are here for the artifact. We should keep going.
Another loser.
Right.
Oh, what? The damage that comes back to me if I'm too close is insanely too high, I think.
I read as a child. It was about an
Don't
expedition
come
to
any-
the center of the
You
earth.
are from...
I'm just glad we found...
You are the newest member. Perhaps. We waste time.
Okay. We're gonna loot this place as we come back through. I'm just gonna worry about clearing it out at first.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Oh. He's running too far away. Alright. Okay, we cleared all them out. So let's go ahead and grab the gear in this first area. I'm not going to worry about collecting these, I'm just going to scan them. Get a good collection of med packs back up, so as long as we can keep collecting them, we'll be good. Okay, and then we're going to quick save since we've cleared that area out. That way we don't have to restart all the way from back there, in case something happens.
What's that?
Ooh, careful. It's crazy their accuracy, dude. We can't do expert locks. Okay, baby doll, go out there and watch. My youngest, she just turned 3. Oop. Yep, we're too close. We got hit hard on that one. Gotta be careful, there's a big group of them down there. We don't have the necessary throwables to take out a big group quickly. Especially considering one of them is legendary. He's the only one left though, so we'll take him out. He's level 18, Jesus. Talk about hitting above our weight class. Of course he would be a little too much to handle. Thankfully we prepared ahead of time, because if we would have been using just regular weapons, we would not have been able to get through that guy. Not as easily as we did. And I say easily, that was after dying twice in here already. Okay. Give me 1 second. Zyla, you need to let her watch. Alright. Got through all them.
Oh, this is certain to make us both very happy indeed.
Another arc welder? Jesus. We're, loading down with weapons. Arc welders are actually not bad for heavy weapons. They're actually really decent. They don't look like much, but they actually will do quite a bit of damage. So arc welders got anti-personnel and crippling and disassembler and radioactive. So arc welders do like little they do electric damage. Energy damage, but I mean, as far as like actual damage, it's 16 per shot or per volt or whatever. Yeah, 16. So I think it's like 16 damage a second that you hold this down, and it goes through it really quickly though. So like all heavy weapons, they go through their ammo fast, but they're pretty cool. Like a little bit of this Kellermite. That gives us another artifact.
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than
It's
we had
happened to me
before.
twice.
I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done.
Who am I to judge?
It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is?
I'm gonna put it's not really any of your business because I don't know.
Again, I assure you I am not trying to make you uncomfortable. I am just trying to find common ground. If we will be working together in the future, that is useful. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Varun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor. Mom, This means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Alright, so we can head back to our ship. I am over encumbered, so I will not be able to fast travel to the ship, but the ship's fairly close, so not that big of a deal. Also, there is a shortcut back to the beginning area where we won't have to go all the way through all that. So we'll head up to there. Don't you do it. She's trying to get my keyboard. She just wants some lovin's. It's really interesting seeing the dynamic, because like when the person we got her from told us that like even though her and her brother were a bonded pair, she wasn't like super into like attention from people, whereas he was like just always just super like always all up in your stuff and wants attention all the time, which that's what I'm used to. I used to have a short-haired domestic who passed away during the summer, who was the most affectionate cat that I've ever met in my life. But she's like, so when we got her, when we went to go get them, she told us, she said the male is super affectionate, super like loves to be cuddled, loves to be held, yada yada yada. He's a lap cat. She, on the other hand, doesn't really attach to people all that well. She kind of just minds her own business and then wants to be around him a lot. But since we got them, like, she is all about attention with me. Me and her are like best buds, which is really funny because she gets along, or he gets along better with my wife. So it's kind of fitting. Like she's kind of become my cat and he's become hers. And then they tolerate the kids. They tolerate the kids and then they both hiss at the dogs. So.
Ah, fancy a bit of spelunking, do we?
She's a sweet girl.
Even with advanced robotics, companies still risk human lives to mine for ore. You know why? Because it's cheaper.
So we'll take this gear back to the ship. We'll be able to... drop this stuff off there and go on to our next area. Don't you do it, cat. Alright. So we're going to drop a lot of this stuff off here. Anything that's not... Oh, okay. That's actually better. So instead of the Eon, we can use a Rattler. Hi. She has decided to lay on my stomach. And she's head booping my microphone now. You are cute. Alright, so, next step, and this next step, you might want to do this part first. If you're looking to do a weapon to kind of use in that mine, and you want to be focused on pistol weapons and stuff like that, then you're going to want to do this portion first, which is checking out Vladimir's house. So we're going to go ahead and do that before we head over to Tau City. I believe this is, yeah, this is pretty far out there. Like, there's going to be lots of jumps involved with this one. So I guess we'll go here first. I'm going to back a bunch off the engines and back a bunch off of the weapons and put them into the grab drive so that we can just jump faster. I don't think putting points into here make it to where you jump farther, but I do think it does allow you to jump faster. So they want you to go talk to them so that they can help, or so that you can help them take out that ship that's in orbit. So as you can see, the more points you put into your grab drive, the faster you'll be able to jump. So the pistol that we're going for, it's a unique mag shot. Which one? Who are they? Oh, he is very strong. Holy crap, he's strong. Okay. They're both very strong, so we're gonna have to, like, get out of here. Let's see what we can do here. I assume that we're gonna get, like, crushed. So we're just gonna fly away. Oh. Okay, we're actually faster, which is a thing. So that actually might help us get through. Oh no, we're definitely not faster. He is so, oh my god, he's so much faster than we are. Holy crap. We are not getting out of this safely. They burnt through our shield like really quickly there. So let's see if we can boost out. No, I mean his boost is insane. We're not going to be able to outrun these guys. They're just going to destroy us. There's our grab drive. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, so we tried that route. Next route is we just jump to the next system. So we're going to ignore their hail. Yep, there they go. We're just going to jump to Sirma. Try to be jumped before they kill us. Yes, yes, damn. God, they get us so quickly there. We were late jumping to Sirma though. So let's see if we can jump faster. Gone. Goodbye. And we got away. So there we go. At least you know I didn't. At least you know I tried. Like, I did try. They were well above our pay grade. If you remember, like the first video, I was level 4 and I was able to take out 3 level 14s, but 2 level 40s versus 3 level 14s are 2 completely different animals. Alright, so you want to come over here to this area, to Sirma. The reason why you want to come here is because this is the house of Vladimir. And inside of his house, he has a unique pistol that, besides the one that you get from the Crimson Fleet quest line, the Key Hauler, this pistol is probably one of the most powerful pistols in the game. It's a unique mag shot pistol that fires 3 rounds per hit. So it burns through ammo really fast, and it's got a max of 6 rounds. So it actually will go through that ammo extremely fast.
As you can see, Vladimir's time with the Crimson Fleet proved to be quite lucrative. One can only hope he's left that way of life behind.
Grab a couple of his things here. But you do need the advanced lockpicking to be able to get into his house. Or not to get into his house, but to get into this area. So definitely, if you put the point into that, into the advanced lockpicking, then you need to come over here, check this place out. Especially if you want that weapon, because it is actually really neat. So we are going to go this one, and this one. Then we will go... I don't think this is one. No, I don't think so. Here goes this one. And this one, yep. Alright, so come in here and then grab this Mutineer. 43 MI rounds, 217 physical damage. Now that is 217 physical damage is inclusive of all 3 shots. So that is a massive damage jump for us. We'll take that because we might use that. I'm sure that has some benefit for us. Now, depending on where this character decides to go, we may end up joining the Crimson Fleet and becoming a pirate. So that's something that we might decide to do, because I mean, she wasn't kidding. It is a very lucrative business. So we may take that route. It's not above the character. Like, we've pretty much left ourselves open for a lot of routes to take. So, okay. All right, that's the main things that we wanted out of here. But let's look at this pistol. So the Mutineer. Mag shot pistol. It's got magnetic rails, compensator, depleted uranium rounds, and it's fully automatic. When it says fully automatic, I think that's just because of the fact of the 3 rounds at once thing. Let me double check it, but we'll know for sure. Oh no, it is fully automatic. This is not the 3-round one or 3-round one. This one just melts per bullet. Keel Hauler might be the 3-round burst one then. I may be mistaken on that. Either way, very good pistol. Worth grabbing. Goes through ammo really quickly, so be aware of that. But 43 MI is not too difficult to get a hold of, as long as you're paying attention. you can get it at Arsenal, Centurion Arsenal, and you can get it at Jameson Mercantile without too much hassle. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, decent pistol. I think it's worth grabbing. In fact, we may even decide to use it. I'm not sure. Pistols aren't really what we were wanting to focus on. We wanted to kind of focus on the shotguns, but it's good to have weapons of multiple types, especially here in the early game where ammo is scarce. As I'm sitting with 420 shotgun ammo, 1400 ammo, and 475 pistol ammo. So we're looking pretty solid on our ammo at the moment. Okay, now we can go get the other piece. So we can go to Tau Ceti. Hopefully not run into level 40 bounty hunters again. Yeah, and thinking about it, like, this character is kind of open to kind of do whatever he wants. Like, he really doesn't have to focus on a specific set. So we could go a pirate if we wanted to. Be part of the Crimson Fleet quest line. That's not out of the question. So where are we jumping to? That's obviously too far of a jump, but there's a lot of jumps involved here. Okay, so I guess we're going to Malochi. Oh. Rune Zealots coming after us, but we are outie. Okay, where's the next one we're going to? I feel like if we can jump to Alpha Centauri, we can't. That we have to take us a path to Alpha Centauri. Okay. We'd be faster just going this way, because we'd have to pass through Bernard Star anyway. This is a level 15 planet, so we should be able to jump through here. And even if we run into bounty hunters, we'll be able to take them out, because they're only going to be level 15 hunters.
Small jump. Nice one.
Okay. So we know we got to pass through Bernard Star. We're going to pass through Freestar Cheyenne. Then we come over here to Bernard Star, right? That's Wolf.
Alright, you're good. Welcome to a new city.
Jump complete. Propulsion restored.
And then now we can jump right to Tau Ceti. There we go. And then grabbing the artifact on here should be just a real quick jaunt. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Landing site is sufficient. Landing the ship now.
Take a quick nap real fast just to make sure we've got the well-rested bonus. We want to make sure that we're using that every chance we get. Eventually, we're going to get married, probably with Sarah.
Here. You're welcome. I picked it up on one of our latest planet. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collectings. Check back with me from time.
So she
What
gave
can I
me
help you with?
cosmetic.
No, it's fine. You mean apart from being the... Well, let's see. I pride my... And as far as exploration is my entire life. That being said, I will make a confession. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. The band never
That's
really
actually
went
pretty
anywhere,
interesting.
of course, but those... I'll be here. Bye-bye.
All that was just to kind of raise our discord with her a little bit. Alright, so we're going this way. Flora, fauna, and resources. Actually, could probably get through a lot of them here, but... Oh, there's also two unique places that you want to go, like natural phenomenon. Hunting Ankylosaurus. Isn't that like a dinosaur? It is. Oh, and he's aggressive. And he's strong. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting him to be like that super aggressive. But we got a level up out of it. That's not too bad. Start working on getting our fitness going. These guys are wary. Oh, but that guy is aggressive. Get up here where we're out of his.
So, what have we got? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
What is that? Fumarole field. Pulls itself apart, opening fissures for hot gases and vapors. Oh, alkalines. Okay. Or alkanes. That's decent. Let's grab these. Gotta be careful because we are... Yep, there it is. We got burns. hot gases. Okay, so that actually gives me a good chance to talk to you about status effects. So, status effects are different things that will affect your overall health. For example, we've got acute burns, prognosis is poor. So melee attacks deal less damage, and sprinting and melee attacks cause health damage. So that definitely needs to be picked up right away. And then the protection regenerating, that's regenerating from our breathability, like our air breathability problem. So if you look, there are certain medicines that have the ability to treat certain effects. Unfortunately, we don't have. Oh, yep, right here. This treats burns. So yeah, so these different things treat different afflictions. So you've got antibiotics, which treats infections. This one, which treats contusions, lacerations, and puncture wounds and bandages. Heal paste treats burns. Injectors treat brain injury, concussion, heat stroke, hernia, hypothermia, lung damage, poisoning, and radiation poisoning. Heal gel, same thing as heal paste, but more powerful. And boosted injectors, same thing as regular injector, but more powerful. And then there's ones that heal everything, and then there's stuff that heals nothing. So knowing what your affliction is before you use the thing to heal it is useful. If you look down there at the bottom left of where it says my health bar, you'll see what afflictions you have, so that you can make sure that you're using the right material to heal that affliction. I wasn't expecting to get that bad of afflictions off of the injector, or off of the alkanes. But it allows me to talk about it, so sure. Okay, so we're down in this cave here. Not sure if there's going to be any hostiles, so we'll just be careful. Oh, that was almost scary. And we found the artifact. Artifact Zeta. And there we go. Okay. So we can go back to the ship. And get off this planet. Let's go ahead and scan that. We're not going to scan this planet. There's just too much to do at the moment. Eventually I'll probably do a scanning, like going through and scanning a bunch of planets, but I plan on doing the new game plus on this. So except for like credits necessity, it's not really worth it to scan all the planets, just because you're gonna have to redo it in the new game anyway. So if I can take this up to the new game plus times 10, then maybe from there I will do it. Because once you get to New Game Plus times 10, there's no point in going any farther in the New Game Plus. There's no point in going like New Game Plus times 11, because all your benefits, the maximum The maximum benefits is at New Game Plus times 10. So, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain
All right,
source
we are
and
back home.
scan. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
And since we're here, we're going to go ahead and stop at New Atlantis. We're going to sell off a couple things that we've picked up. But also, we are going to make a few changes to our ship. The reason why we're going to do these changes is because we will be adding in another slot that we can use for our crew slot. Um, so with having another person that we can add towards our crew, which will eventually be Sam Coe, that will give us a few upgrades or a few benefits
Hey,
towards our
what can I
ship.
do for you? Sure, have at it.
So since we've got the credits here, why not go ahead and do it? We've got 48,000 credits, so we can make an adjustment that will help us out in the long run. We want to keep the all-in-one. Do we want to keep the all-in-one or do we want to keep the armory? I think we're going to keep the all-in-one and get rid of the armory. Because we're not really using the armory hab for anything. So we want to add in the control station, which is this one right here. That right there will give us 4 crew stations. Now we can only fill 3 of those, but if we add Sarah Morgan as part of our crew, then that's a 4th slot that we get for free. So that's the first thing that we want to add on. Next thing we want to add on is we want to add on engines. If you look at our mobility right now is 87, which isn't bad, but we can actually take that higher. And we can do so by adding in these Amun 2 engines. They will add 2 points into our engine category, and if we add 2 of those in, we now have engines at 100. It does affect our mass though. We also can bring back our grav drive distance by adding in the R2000, which gives us 20 grav drum thrust versus the R1000, which only gives us 16. I think that is the best option for us. Yeah, because that gives us grav drum thrust 19, but it also gives us 28 mass, where this one gives us 30 mass and gives us 20. I think that's the better option. And that one's Class B, so we can't grab that one anyway. So if we put this up here, now we've got the 21 light year jump range, the max 4 capacity. We already have the 2010 engines, so we don't need to go bigger than that. We've got top speed 150, mobility is at 100. If we drop these down, what if we were to drop these and add in the Ares D20s? That still gives us... Okay, so that still gives us the 100 mobility, that still gives us a top speed 150, but that also drops down the total engine usage by 2 points. So now we're only using 8 points instead of using 10. Which I'll explain that. Okay, so if you look up there under engines, where the 8 points are. So those 8 points, all that really means is that, so the engine power is split between those 8. If your max speed is at 150 top speed, and then you have 8 points, and it would be 150 divided by 8. Every point you put into the engines will increase that by will increase your total acceleration. Um, so by going this route, we don't need to have the the Dwarf Star engines. The Ares D20s will provide enough thrust um, to give us the maneuvering thrust. Now the question is will that still work? Will that still provide the same amount if I upgrade these? Because this is another one of the points of why we were doing this. Now, okay, so we do lose out there. So if that's the case, then we will go back to the Dwarf Star engines. Or the White Dwarf engines. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hazel. Hazel. Hazel, look at me. You do not hit Sissy. You understand? If you do it again, you're going to be in trouble. Okay, I'm back. So even with the White Dwarf engines, we're still only at 94 mobility. So I think for now we're going to have to get rid of the shield cargo. Because the mobility is the most important factor. The cargo space is not super necessary at the moment. Let's see here. 21 light year jump range. I don't think there's another option. Yeah, we don't have a space to be able to put any other cargo pieces to make it to where we could add in a cargo space. So that being said, it's like I said, it's not necessary. We don't need the cargo at the moment. We're doing just fine with 450, to be honest, for the time being. So this is what we're looking at. This gives us 100 mobility, 150 top speed. And actually, if that's the case, then we can just go ahead and downgrade the engines. So that we're using less points for our engines. And then that way we're not... That way we're using less points for our engines, which means more points for our weapons. The other thing that I wanted to look at is reactor, if we're able to upgrade our reactor yet. We've got the 114, we've got the 124, gives us 2 more points to use, which is good. And there we go. So we gained a little bit of mass, but we've increased our mobility, we've kept our top speed, we've gained light year jump speed or jump range, and we've gained max crew capacity. Now, all of that's 38,000 credits, but an upgrade to our ship is useful. Now, color scheme. What color scheme do I want to go with? I think I want to go with kind of like a black and gold scheme. So let's see here. That's too much black, I think. But the other ways... So let's go here. Color 2 being black. And then color 1. I think that's okay. I would rather go more like that. I still think that's too much though. So what if we did this different? Instead of doing all of them, So let's do them all white for a second. Okay, blank slate. Okay, so we know we want this, 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 and that. We want all these main pieces here to be black in color. So like that. And we want those all to be pure black. Like that. And then this, both of these, everything else will be black like that. And then the other side of that will be that kind of goldish color. Not super dark, but like that. Okay, those are all. So if we go kind of like that. Oh, I missed the engines down below. So we'll grab them. They'll be part of that other. Oop. Grab them back. So there we go. Kind of black and gold. That's kind of what I want. Okay. So we've spent a lot of credits on our ship over the course of this journey. Not enough credits to sell the rest of that stuff, so we're going to go ahead and grab it out and take it with us. So that leaves just a digipix there. We're going to go up here to Jemison Mercantile, sell the rest of the stuff that we can, and then we'll go drop off these two artifacts and pick up Samco. So now the only one out of the group that we're not able to take with us is Andrasia. Which, she's not necessary at the moment.
I am not a star.
If it belongs on your... Oh, please, take a look.
Oh, we didn't even talk about this. This is a automatic rifle. The Kodama uses 7.77 rounds. Fire rate range is really low, but accuracy is high, and it's got a low mass. All in all, it's not a bad rifle. It's 43 damage, which is pretty good, but it's not like super great. And then it doesn't have a ton of attachment slots. Also, if you like try to shoot it, its bullet spread or its pattern is pretty erratic. So it's a good weapon. It's definitely worth keeping if you're going to use rifles and stuff like that. If you don't have a good rifle yet, but we're not going to use it, so we'll just go ahead and drop it. I cannot sell both of these yet, so we're going to have to wait a second before we try to sell those. Sell the vacuum tape.
Appreciate the business.
Actually,
Hope you're finding it. Oh, please, take a look.
how much are those worth at the moment? They are 721 a piece, so that's 1,440 credits. So why don't we look at what she's got ammo-wise. She's got the 15 by 25 cell shotgun shells. So enough to make 1,400. It's like right there. Oh. There, and then we can sell her both of those to get that back.
Thanks for coming in.
Okay. I think that was the right ones we needed. Where's our ammo? There it is. Nope, we needed the caseless, not the 15 by 25. Oh well. Not a big deal. Jump to the lodge. How are we looking on time? About an hour and a half. We can do the Samco quest line, and then we'll call it for the night.
I wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away.
Thank goodness. We were worried. Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? A couple of scans from the eye, but it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh? I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration? Neutrality in a debate? I guess your side forfeits.
How can you forfeit if you don't even take a side? You're getting rusty with your comebacks, Mateo.
Playing it safe, eh? I don't blame you. Getting mired in a debate with Mateo and Noel can be an all-day affair.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help. Yes. So am I. Let me know if you need me.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
That's interesting that activates already.
Thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Because last time I did that, that only happened after I've done. I guess I did Sam Codes first. So, yeah, we could technically go do that and start getting our powers, but I want to go do Samco's questline first. Drop all that off. Get ourselves back under weight cap. So we'll go drop the mutineer off upstairs. These reset? Or did we not grab those? Because so there was one legendary down there. Okay. Mutineer. And we're down to 47. We can store the food away. Or how many med packs do we have? We may just keep, yeah, we've only got 9 med packs. We're going to keep the food for now. Instead of buying the ammo, what I should have done was buy the med packs. As we tend, oh, I needed to grab Samco. I'm a dummy. We can let her go back to her post.
Okay, but I have to...
She's going to go back to the ship. If I'm not mistaken, she should be keyed to the ship. Yep, she's keyed to the ship. And technically, we could grab Samco and put Andrasia on the ship. But if you look, so let's go here. Andrasia provides particle beams, energy weapon systems. So the only thing that she really provides for the ship is the energy weapon systems, which we don't really need. The particle beam system weapon systems that Barrett provides is extremely valuable, as well as the astrodynamics that Sarah Morgan gives, and then Vasco gives anatronic fusion, which gives us an extra point for our reactor. He also gives us a green point towards our shield systems, or it may not be him that gives a green point. He just gives us the extra point, period. And then he upgrades our shield systems so that our shields are better. And then he also does the EM weapon systems, which we could possibly add an EM weapon to our arsenal here.
I cannot wait to meet him.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family. Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons...
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi, hi. Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the Frontier.
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's start business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? Sure enough, that's where we're heading. The 3 of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact.
Let's get to it.
We'll meet you on board your ship. Once we land on Aquila...
Alright, so Samco will go with us. And the reason why we want to put Samco on our ship is actually twofold. First, he will automatically put a green point into our engine systems, which means that that's one point we don't have to spend on our engines. Also, he ups our engine speed by a decent amount. So with him on the ship, that will put our engine speed at a fairly high amount. I think with 150 in him, we tend to get closer to like 180 or something like that. Some crazy number.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple land. Sure, have at it.
Since we've got the credits, I think I want to go ahead and add in a EM weapon system. So that we don't necessarily have to put the point in targeting to be able to board ships. So let's go ahead and look over here, weapons. So there's the EM80 suppressor that does 36. Is there a better one that we can do? Yeah, that's class B, so we don't want class B. So the only one we can get is the EM80 suppressor. So that will work. 4,000 credits for one, and we can put two. We've got spots that we can put two of these on. We can put one on top and one underneath. Oh, I didn't realize that we could technically put them on. That's kind of cool. We can put them on the hat or underneath the ship like that. That's actually kind of neat. And then we would have 4. Just like we had the 4 lasers. And then when we need to use these instead of the... I don't think we really need 4, but... You know what? Why not? Like... That gives us 12 points that we can put into those so that when we go to switch over, we can just switch... Instead of using these, the electron beams, we can use these and switch all the points into those to disable ships. Oh. What's the error in the flight check? Excess weapon power usage. Oh, these are more than... How much power? 4 power apiece. So 4 of them. Oh, because 3 of them equals 12. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Yeah, there we go. And then that gives us an option of being able to take out enemy ships really quickly. I did not check if that affected our maneuverability at all. Let's double check that real fast.
Anything I can help you with? Sure, have at it.
Did not. Okay, we're good. And then Vasco boosts our EM weapon system damage, so with Barrett boosting our particle beam weapon system damage and Vasco boosting our EM weapon system damage, we're in pretty good shape for that. In here we still have our That's supposed to be the all-in-one hab? There's not even a place for them to sleep. Oh, there's one place for them to sleep. And then this is our computer control room, which allows us to have more people on our show.
How you doing, sweet pea?
Well, I'm okay. But I'd be a lot better if...
Oh yes, you'd be a lot better if you had a
Time
bigger
to leave this place behind. You know me so well, man. So, what do you say?
And there we go. Now, we don't have Samco sent to our crew yet. We can't use him as part of a crew member until we have completed his quest line. But if you look, like our top speed's 150, and we're able to hit 150 as long as we're not turning. 149, which is decent. Nope, I did not want to go to the eye. I wanted to do Samco's quest line.
Jump complete.
This is Freestar Collective Space.
Just
Full roll
for
to
fun.
scan your ship.
No, maybe later.
That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
And then Aquila City, here we come.
Landing gear is ready. It's clear.
Alright, we are going to get the well-rested bonus because we want to make sure that we're maximizing our benefits.
Captain John, hello. I am.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding it. There's something you should know up front. I'm a co. That tail I mentioned before, the one I think is connected. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. And he called it the Empty Nest. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local Galbet.
Alright, so into Aquila City. So there's a few things that I'm going to do here that I want to show off before we get too much into this area. So we'll give it a second here.
By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to... Folks might be in danger, so...
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you.
That's just a standoff
Marshal
at
would be damn glad
Galbank.
to
We're
have-
going to be helping
Afraid your information is...
to get that.
I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, maybe a little outside help.
I doubt those
So we're going to
robbers
help
will let us
kind of
leisurely
we're going to help
peruse the Galbank
fix that stalemate. But before we do that, we're going to come over here to Laredo or Roland Arms. So here in Roland Arms, you can talk to this lady
You asked me?
here,
I'm sure I got what you need.
and she has two excellent weapons. So right here is the Elegance, which speaks up to its name. It is a rare pistol, a rare unique pistol with a reflex sight, suppressor, penetrator rounds, high-powered, and binary trigger. This pistol is extremely powerful, and very good if you're looking for kind of a stealth pistol build. So it's a really good unique pistol for that usage. Very strong, highly recommended. There is also the Zapper, which if you're looking for a another rare pistol, this one's not as strong, but it does do Tesla rounds, which will sometimes emit electricity where they land that damages and slows nearby targets. It's got the long barrel, compensator, large magazine, high powered, and the binary trigger. This is still a very strong pistol. All the unique weapons are really good in this game. So if you're looking for some unique pistols, both of these are options. However, there is one more option that we're going to go look at right now. Before we do that though, Old Earth Shotgun, 96 damage, 12 gauge shell, but it only has a fire rate of 6. Tempting, but not necessary at the moment. I think we're still running pretty good with our boom boom. Okay, so the next location that we're going to go is off to the side of Galbank. Over here. Can't remember which side. I think it was... Is it this way? Nope. 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 I think it's over this way. And we're going to go over to Laredo Firearms, which is right here. So this is the another weapon merchant here inside of
Please, let me know.
Aquila City.
Here's what I haven't.
But the big ones that we're looking at here are the Prime. This thing is a beast. Uses 7.5 millimeter white hot rounds. It does elemental, which randomly deals corrosive, radiation, poison, and incendiary damage. Now that randomization is actually really awesome because it not only does it randomize, it randomizes each, so they could possibly stack. This one has 5 out of 8 mods: laser sight, recon scope, muzzle brake, penetrator rounds, and high velocity. If you're looking for a kind of like a pistol shooter build, like if you're like old western and you're looking for like a hip fire type pistol, like type like draw build, this gun is awesome. The other gun here is the Head Ranger, which is a rare rifle. Not as good as the other one that we're going to go check out here in a little while. But as far as sniper rifles go, it's not too bad. It's a 50 caliber, 45 physical damage, and it does do rapid, but it doesn't have a silencer, so you would have to add a silencer onto it. And I think you can add a silencer onto it. I'm not 100% sure. But both decent weapons. Like I said,
we had to clean up the graffiti on the
unique weapons are really just very powerful in this game. And they're really only outclassed, in some cases they're outclassed by legendary weapons if they can have the perks that you're looking for. So now let's go help deal with this Galbank situation.
Seems you've got a little excitement on.
You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Cody. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one.
Sam
Some
barely
folks
knows
from the
me,
shell
so...
gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no... Also, there are lives at... Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Given our past with persuasion chances, I don't think that we're going to do too well with this. But we're going to take a consumable, which will help us. So let's see here. That one's plus 20% for 5 minutes. Do we have one that's stronger? I don't think so. So yeah, we're gonna take the plus 20 for the Hypolatia or Hippolyta. So we're gonna take that once we get a little bit closer. Actually, we may have a food source that might do more. Give me a second. That's plus 9%. So yeah, we're better off using the...
Hands where I can see 'em, and don't try nothing.
Okay, so we'll take the Hippolyta, or Hippolyta, however you pronounce that, and we're gonna try to talk this down.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender? It's Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna... I heard that. Okay, so let's talk. We want to guarantee a safe passage to... We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe, and after that, we'll radio back where they are, and the marshal... But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting. Then persuade the marshal that it ain't. So let's just... What do you mean?
So yeah, now we're going to try to talk him down.
Damn it. I didn't think of it that way.
That was a critical success. Holy crud, that's awesome.
Maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this
That was easy.
long enough. You go tell the marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
I was not expecting the critical success on the first one.
What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. Ha! Well, you don't lack for confidence. Well, I bet you could sell dirt to a Dusty. Here, you've more than... You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage. As a matter of fact, you might... If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox.
It's a possibility.
Right. Now that lives aren't on the line, let's get back in Galbag, see if we can get those maps.
Dang, we've already got... Oh no. Because we didn't put it back in the shotgun when we did it the last time. When we died the last time. So we talked them down and managed to not have to fight it out.
family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key.
You can grab the stuff if you want. Not necessarily, in my opinion, it's not worth it.
Jacob. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Yeah, you're right.
We're almost 2 hours already tonight, so, I mean, I did promise longer videos.
I'm just saying, my family was on the first ship.
Well. Sam Cole finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? What's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his answer?
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share some.
All right, that's enough.
Okay, so I'm going to try to convince Samco that I can talk to him.
You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience.
Let's give it a shot. We still got the Hippolyta, so...
Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. Not like
Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work.
Well, it's not your place to butt in. I know.
Hey, there we go.
The group's reputation. It's not what concerns me. Can't believe I'm saying this. But if I'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other room here. Key.
All right, let's see if we... All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were there. We'll be fine. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts... Let's get to that cave.
Alright, so we're going to go take on the Shaw Gang. Now, we technically should probably sleep before, like, to reset the well-rested bonus, but I don't want to walk all the way back to the ship and then have to come back out over here. So we're just going to go ahead and head on and make the best of it.
Scanning we go.
We will eventually be upgrading our scanner. It's not necessary to do it at the moment. Oh, the Muscanath is dead. What killed this thing? It's gotta be Ashta. There's a bunch of them dead here. These poor guys. Oh, yep, Ashta's. I don't want to get too close to them because they are super aggressive. What are these? I don't think I... Ooh. Those look like praying mantis insect guys. Oh, they look creepy. I've never seen them before. They're wary, so they're not like hyper aggressive. So at least there's that. They're not like the Ashtas. The Ashtas are the main predators of this area. Okay. Alright, so this camp is an interesting place. Lots of dangers. They've got turrets, they've got all kinds of stuff. But they also have mines. So if we come up this way, we should be able to avoid some of the mines. But as well as if we can sneak up on the side over here, we'll be able to take over their turrets and make them ours. So what we want to do is we're going to come over to this kind of ravine thing here. One of the turrets is like right there, so we do not want to get within sight range of it. Oh shit, mine. Oop, 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 oop. I'm not used to, I don't think I've ever triggered a mine there, but I guess I come over from back behind that rock. So yeah, we want to sneak up. Another one? Really?
It'll take more than that.
That one got Ko. We'll let him put himself out there. So we want to stay out of the sight range of the turret, but also not grab his attention. So we want to take it slow. He's looking at something. So let's see if we can avoid detection here. If you want to avoid detection, then you take off items. So the more things you wear, I did not mean to drop those. So the more things you wear, the more likely you're going to be detected. So if you want to go stealth mode, then you want to take everything off. However, I do want to keep the boost pack on so that I have that as an escape route. See if we could stay under detection, move slow. He hasn't seen us yet. There we go, perfect. Take over turret control. Update friends foe settings. Oh, I did not want to do that. And then, so we've updated the friend or foe settings. We don't want to deactivate the turrets. So the turrets will start attacking these guys now.
That's how you get the job done.
So the turrets are helping us take these guys out now. he go? Oh, there he is. Oh no, I got too close. How far back is that going to take me? It's going to take me all the way to... I don't like how long this is taking. Yep, took me all the way back here. Okay, so with that being said, it's really late, so we're just going to go ahead and call it quits here for today. If you like the content, please leave a like and subscribe. It's real easy, just right there at the bottom of the video. You'll be able to do that. If you want to use, I am playing a modded version of Starfield, but it's a mod pack that was done by that's made by Constellation by the Constellation mod pack by V2. You can find that over on Nexus Mods. I'll have a link in the description below. Besides that, thank you again for joining me. And if we can get some views on this video, the first video I posted, we have 23 views on right now. The second video surprisingly has 0 views, which is kind of interesting because the third video has a couple. So if you like this content, feel free to check out the videos before this to see how we've led up to this point. And then we'll be back again for the next one. I'm going to try to do daily uploads, but that's not always going to be doable. So if I don't upload a video tomorrow, then we will be back on Sunday. So thank you so much again, and I do appreciate your time. Check you guys later.